Hello, we're back here with more Magic Duels. Today we're gonna take. Hello, we're back. Magic Duels. Today. Hello, Roach Smack. Um, sorry, got a audio issue. Um, we are taking a fatties deck, which is actually a green-red mid-range with a few fatties at the end. So um, let's quickly take a look at the deck. Um, I still don't have all the cards, so there are some placeholders here that I don't like too much, but will be changing once I get more Shadows over Innistrad cards, like Duskwatch Recruiter here. Basically, the point is that we don't want to play small creatures unless they do something to enable playing bigger creatures. And Duskwatch Recruiter finds them. Sylvan Ranger finds more lands. Fire Impulse kills early threats. Rolling Thunder can kill many threats as well as finish the game off. Nissa also finds a land. Reclamation Sage is here to kill problematic enchantments mostly. I don't like Lifespring Druid in this deck. It doesn't have 3 power, which is crucial for Elemental Bond, which is one of the key cards this deck is revolving around. So in the future, this will be a tireless tracker spot. So there will be 2 tireless trackers here once I get one, much less 2. I mean, it does ramp into bigger cards, but we don't have anything. There's only one card that costs more than 6, and usually this it accelerates you from 3 to 5. But usually just dies to removal spell or your own Radiant Flames, which is here to help clean up the early board. Akum Firebird is 3 power and has flying, so it's a source of some damage and triggers Elemental Bond potentially multiple times if there is a flood going on and this thing, it has to attack every turn, so it either deals damage or it will die. Usually it's the latter because 3 damage can add up, especially with all the other fatties in the deck. Kerchieftain, usually a 4/4. Of course, everything from here on triggers Elemental Bond. Woodland Wanderer can be a 4/4 in this deck. It's not that hard, but usually comes as a 5/5 at least. Mina and Den Wildborn, this is the real acceleration, because if you have a few lands too many, this just helps you dump your hand and then you can play the most expensive cards, or just give trample because you can play those lands out anyway. Arlen Cord, I'm actually not as impressed by this card as I thought I would be. But still, I mean, even if they kill it immediately, at worst you get a wolf token or a bunch of damage with this. But usually it's even better than that. That said, I expected it to be a really annoying problem, but maybe in a different deck. I will see. Still have to play it against the real opposition. Outland Colossus, it's in the name. That thing is really difficult to kill. So with Arlen Cord, once you flip it, you can give it trample, and then you can't even chump it profitably. Chandra's Ignition just wipes everything. This is one of the cards that I least like to play against, so I'm glad it's on my side now. Akum Hellkite is just something that likes lands being replayed or played the first time. It's a win condition and a way to clear up pesky utility creatures. or chump blockers. This is a huge value card. You could just get anything you already used or that ended up in the graveyard some other way. And then when it dies, you do it again. I actually haven't got a chance to try the graveyard trigger since um, the update, so I don't know if it works or not. It usually it was just good for the first card once it entered the battlefield. When it died, it didn't do anything. But take the time to resolve the trigger. Woodland Bellower can fetch for an assortment of small creatures. You can get additional land, or you can get the elf, the ranger, to kill the artifact or enchantment, or in the case of Tireless Tracker, when it comes, something that will help you win the long game. Chandra Flamecaller is disgusting with Elemental Bond because you get a +1 ability and draw 2 cards. And if you have 2 Elemental Bonds in play, then basically forget it. Omnath is just something to do if you get a lot of mana, and then you basically can start spitting out tokens. And winning from then on it's not that difficult. Lands are pretty typical. Mountain forests, but I did add additional colored lands that feature at least one of our main colors, just to enable the converge cards like Radiant Flames and Woodland Wanderer. And yeah, that's it. So now we can see how the deck does in battle. I haven't played with this version yet against real opponents, so it could be anything. All right. Who's the first opponent? Well, the first opponent will be an AI, I guess. For some reason, the connection is bad again. Um, this is not a great hand, uh, but it has lands and a bunch of 4-drops, so I will keep it. Yeah, our opponent disappeared. Let's see what kind of deck they're playing. Great, 6-drop. Not exactly what I wanted to see. Okay, that doesn't do anything yet. Okay, so we have our 4th land, which means we can cast almost everything. Yeah. Okay. Now there's pressure. Well, that'll be good. That'll clean up the board nicely. We managed to resolve a creature. Yep. 3. Whew. Well, this looks a lot like my best deck. Um, let's try this. Just so we can deploy another land. Except I'm not playing these guys, as they don't produce artifact creatures. And having artifact creatures deal damage in my deck and to have a discard is very important. Alright, so that'll be a lot of damage. All that has to happen is this creature to survive. Okay. I don't think there's anything. Wait, do you even have 2 red mana? We don't we? Oh, great. So basically just dead. uh, yeah. Unless we can draw an untapped red source right now, we got no chance. It's not an untapped red source. Nothing that can block flyers. I think we have one more turn. Maybe. Maybe not. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah. Straight up that. Okay, so did not draw second red source and died. And would have won easily with one more red source. Boo. Better luck next time. That's just how it goes sometimes. Any elf would have fixed that. Oh, this never happened before. Obviously, when you're gold fishing. Yeah. See, now we got all the rangers and immediately 2 red mana and no top end. Still keep it. And lose for the lack of win conditions. Yep, that's elemental bond. We drawn that in the previous game. That'll help us find that mountain. Okay. Our opponent is not exactly going off. So maybe have a little bit of time to cobble this hand together. Oh no, yeah, this has just been miserable draws. 2 games in a row. Uh, I'm not gonna play the second ranger because I don't desperately need the mana, and I want to keep up Fire Impulse just in case. So now we can make them spend cards for no value if they want. Oh, two of them. Well, that's not for no value, I guess. So. Um, we could just kill it, but I just want to get my train rolling. Attacking for one just doesn't seem worth it. I'd rather keep a blocker for that. They bounce a big guy. There we go. So now, if we draw a sweeper, that will be good. Not. Um, so just replay this. That could be potentially decent. Hmm. Okay. Uh, I just want to kill that. Ah, that was a mistake. Oh man. I could have just killed this so I could play Nissa this turn. How much damage can I do with this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can kill 2 creatures. Well, potentially that could be good enough. Oh no! Oh no! That. Wow. I'm so bad. I didn't even think of that. I just kept thinking one man I could sacrifice that creature. Okay, that was horrible. That was so horrible. Yep, I am officially bad. Where was my mind? Yep, that's gonna be a lot of damage. If we just draw land right now, that could be good. That's not a land, but two planeswalkers could be decent. Um, let's try to get out of this mess. Um, Now what? Draw a card? Or to put a 4/4 into play? Yeah, I'll just draw a card. Okay. If they start attacking the planeswalkers, it will take up. Yeah, I didn't think of that one. No, it wouldn't be much different. Alright, that didn't last long. Let's try this now. Maybe that'll do it. I don't know. Nothing worked so far. Now I will start attacking. What can we get with Woodland Bellower? Um, I guess the bear? Oh, I can play this as well. Yeah. So I get the bear, then I can draw additional creatures. Yeah. It's slip through space time. Just when it dies. What? I thought it was different. Okay. It's 8 damage again. Nope, still did not draw Sweeper. And this is still best shot. Another land. Oh, that's not gonna work. What do you mean select player or planeswalker? What planeswalker can I attack? Am I missing something? I just cannot draw slip through space, otherwise this is over. That's not slip through space. Huh. Match of cards. Okay. Is there another clutch of cards? No. Oh wow, they had it all. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's how it goes. GG. One game didn't do anything early. Next game didn't do anything till too late. Surely one of these games is gonna come together. Actually, in the first game, just one red source was missing. In the second game, it was just we just didn't do anything. Plus one huge mistake on my part. When I didn't account for a 1 mana instant spell. I think we can keep this. Have the ranger to get a third land, hopefully draw into a fourth. And then we have 3-4 drops. I'll still play this first, even though we have Fire Impulse, because I want to play Ranger on the second turn. And there's no guarantee there will be a drop. Yeah. Alright. can go get a mountain. So we have 2 red sources and 2 green sources. Aha! It is renowned in Japan. Let's see. Still can't play anything. Next turn though. Next turn we will. Of course it's grasp. Yep. Now that becomes really annoying. Well, that helps. I think I just want to play that. Because we're jumping anyway, and if they have another removal, they can kill Arnoncourt. So I want to set it up a bit better, I think. I could also play a 5/5. We get the tap down. But it has vigilance, so at least it can attack back next turn. Of course. There's also that. No land though. We do have land. Let's try this way. So I assume Gideon now. That's usually how it goes. Oh, no? Well, it's close enough. Play on chord. I think I just want to kill that. Because that can tap additional blockers. And can be problematic in different ways. Plus, doing this where they tapped out. Better. Oh, that was supposed to be our play, not theirs. Yeah, I think I'm taking 3. Haha. Really want to play this, but I don't have time. So I'll start with the wolf. No attacks. Yeah, this just isn't working out at all. So there's always a potential threat of Avacyn, I guess. Oh, that's not even close. What does it do? Creatures with +1/+1 counters can be blocked by more than one creature. I see. This one can be. Oh. Wait, what? Each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it can't be blocked by more than one creature. This doesn't have a +1/+1 counter on it. What? I don't get it. Each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it can't be blocked by more than one creature. Yes! This creature has a +1/+1 counter on it? Wow. So I guess this is a bug? Oh, I guess I could build this deck. I'm just gonna jam this card into every deck. It's just, you can't double block my creatures. Certainly good in this deck, I guess. This doesn't have counters yet on it. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't complain. It's free, I guess. So what do we do? Not much that can be done. Just lose, I guess. Let's see if we can target this creature. Wow, unbelievable. That is truly stunning development. Of course. That should always be the draw. I'm not sure why I'm still playing this game. I should have conceded at the spot where the bug happened. There's no point. Oh! I am stupid! This creature can't be blocked by more than one creature. Oh yeah, there's no bug. Bug's in my head. Wow. I kept complaining for so long too. I'm dumbs. Which pump spell do you have? No, it's just a... Okay, regenerate. At 5. Nope, still not a land. That would be too good, I guess. Ah, just that. There is... I guess... If you draw land... Now, why did it have to be a land? Now it's gonna make me play it out to lose. Oh, never mind. Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, I ain't stopping until I win one. Surely once we will draw the cards that matter. It's funny how little it would take to just change completely all the games. Like the first one red source, and it would be a complete annihilation. The second game, just something to do. Oh, Ralph Seymour Jackson is on 37, so this will probably not go well. Yeah, especially with this hand. Well, it has the combo. All it takes now is to survive till turn 6. 2 elemental bonds in Chandra is just filthy. But of course, I don't think we're gonna live that long. There will be no 6 lands. That's just the kind of day it's been. Come on, one time, okay? That is a land. But it doesn't come into play untapped. So I have to do something this turn. Next turn, maybe play another one. This will come untapped anyway. Then draw 2 cards. Make a 5/5. Maybe 6/6. There's white, green, black, and red. 6/6? Oh, no land? Oof, it's a ramp deck too. Okay. Well, that means we have a little bit of time. Just need to draw 2 more lands. Yeah, well, I guess sometimes our opponents don't get the draws they want. I'm still playing it out. Because this is just too good. One time I get the draw that I want. I get a concession. There we go. All of the lands. So next turn, Chandra, draw 4. Sure. Sounds like a plan. That doesn't even hurt. That doesn't even hurt. With the play that's coming, doesn't even hurt. This is all I wanted to do with this deck. This is all. I just want to draw 4. +1, draw 4 cards. Deal 6 damage. Yeah. This can go. Sure. That's not a problem. Now play Hellkite. Draw 2. Play land. Do 1 damage. Draw 4. Yeah. Now the dreaded discard step. I'll need you. I don't think that's needed here. Still too many? Okay. Yeah, there's the TARDIS tracker. Still waiting for that card myself. Oh right, I could have burnt that out. Just do it now. Do to that guy. Let's draw 4 more. There you are. Ah, it's over anyway. All right, all right. I've done what I wanted to do with this deck, and that'll do it. Clearly, it's not the best deck, but I will try again once I get um, the trialist trackers and um, some more of those recruiters. Maybe that'll help. And until then, um, take care of yourselves. Bye bye.